Hello everyone, this is another Wuji Qigong video, and this is a self-massage video with coconut oil. Now you don't need the coconut oil to do this. You can do all these movements while standing. You can do all these movements without any oil, just rubbing the body, but I would recommend the oil because once you do the oil, you probably won't ever want to go back, yeah? So let's find a comfortable seat to begin our practice, and we'll take a generous piece of the coconut oil here and warm it up in between the hands. And once the coconut oil is nice and warm, keep your hands in prayer position at the heart, and then draw the awareness into the heart temple, into the region of the chest, and breathe into the tissues of the chest, relaxing on the exhale with the H-A-ha sound. As you inhale, feel your belly expand in all directions. As you exhale, gently contract the navel in towards the center. This is a devotional practice. This is an intentional practice of self-healing. So my encouragement is to practice with metta, with love and kindness in your heart, as if you are massaging yourself as a divine emanation, as you are massaging your grandmother, a child, someone you love dearly. Have that level of care and intention as you mindfully work through the practice, yeah? Opening the eyes halfway with wide peripheral vision, maintaining internal awareness. Opening the eyes all the way and warming up the hands once again. And then now rotating the hands so that you're getting the wrists and the fingers all oiled up. Now take your right hand and then squeeze and turn. So the left hand is also turning, and you're squeezing the wrist and you're moving your hand up and down the wrist. And if there's any tension, I mean like carpal tunnel or anything going on with the nerves, this might be sensitive, yeah? So that's okay. Part of this work is moving towards and orienting towards the discomfort, yeah? So breathe into the sensations. This is so key. I want you to be breathing deep through this whole session, in and out through the nose unless otherwise instructed. And switching wrists. As you practice, becoming more conscious of what you're doing and noticing how you can become more intelligent as you're doing this. The body will begin to teach you if you listen, yeah? Okay, and then the fingers. So take the right hand first and then squeeze down the finger, starting with the thumb. And pointer finger. Middle finger, discharging energy. Ring finger. Pinky finger. And the whole hand. Give a nice squeeze above the wrist. Once again, may cause sensitivity. This is good, getting the circulation flowing. So what happens is the nerves and the sympathetic tone can constantly be firing, sending these contractile and stress signals to the body of overuse. So we want to discharge any of that nervous system tone so that the hand remembers how to relax. And then for a moment, just hold the hand out, feeling the sensations in the palms or the fingers. Breathing deeply, exhaling with a sigh. And opposite hand, starting with the fingers again, so the left hand pulls, continuously pulling on the thumb. If at any time your body is asking you for a different quality of movement or something different, please listen to that. That might mean maybe just like a nice slow pull. Yeah? So many different techniques of how to work the body. Let's go to the pointer finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky finger. The whole hand. And mindfully place both the hands, feel the sensations in them. Inhaling through the nose now, exhaling through the mouth. And tapping the inner wrists together. And pinky side wrists. And in between the thumb and the pointer. And clapping the hands 3 times, rubbing them warm. And you can take a little bit more coconut oil here. And then we go up the right. And then we go up the top of the arm all the way to the side of the neck, and then we go down the underside of the arm. Inhaling up, exhaling down. So the yang meridians are running up top of the arm, the yin meridians down the bottom. And it's like getting that last little bit of toothpaste through the tube, yeah? We want that movement of the skin, the muscle, and the fascia. We want to get circulation, lymphatic, any blocks of energy moving. An invitation is to experiment with how much squeeze-ile force you're using, you know. Use the right amount of squeeze-ile. And working the shoulder, so wrapping around and down, warming everything up here. So externally, we're massaging ourselves, yeah. Internally, there's also a process of release and relaxation. And this is optimized by breathing into the sensation, breathing into the tissues, and then relaxing consciously. There's a conscious surrender. There's something there that we offer to the practice that optimizes the relaxation. There's a level of consciousness there, yeah? So we have to pay attention to the body. And opposite arm. Up the top to the neck and then down. And your body's going to feel so amazing after this. This is not a hard practice for me to do. It doesn't take me a lot of like arguing with myself. Should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? It's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I've been wanting to share this practice for a while, but now's the time. All right, experiment with the rate at which you're doing this, and then listening to the body and what it needs. What does it want? How can you best support it? And the shoulder. So this is also inner work. Stories are held in the body. Our relationship of how we treat ourselves is mirrored in all of our relationships. Coming back to that intention that we offer the practice of touch, of love and care. And coming up the shoulders, and then to the back of the neck, and then pull the hands down. So there's a muscle down here, the sternocleidomastoid, and we want to go up it, back of the head, get right underneath the hair, and then pull everything down, and continue to massage in this circular way, breathing in as you go up, breathing out as you go down, or simply relaxing the breath and focusing on the sensation. And then hands come in and I'll show it in the front, crossing over, applying pressure. This is similar to the benefit of Thai yoga. Even when you're offering the practice, you're getting a lot of benefit for your system. Like this is a nice shoulder exercise here as well. Okay, getting a little bit more oil. Place the hands on the face and simply breathe into the face here. Offering yourself unconditional love, melting away any fake masks of stress and tension on the face. Giving gratitude for you, accepting who you are at a deep level by breathing in and feeling the sensations with as best as you can, unconditional love for yourself. And then we use the fingertips to go around the eyes, gentle pressure, massaging the sinuses, orbiting the orbital bone. I love going nice and slow around the face. My dad used to do a variation of this growing up, and it felt so good. Offering of a practice. You may work with visualization. So as you breathe in, you can visualize the energies moving into the respective regions, sending white light or golden light into the body. And up the jaw, around the ear, and then circling down the chin. Up the jaw, up the temporalis, wrapping around, clearing the lymphatics, coming around and filling the body with breath as you do this. Allow the jaw to be relaxed, making any sounds if that would be therapeutic for the release. Letting go of how it sounds. Releasing control patterns in the voice. And the whole head, inhaling up the front, exhaling around the back. We live in a culture where so many people are in their head, which literally means the energies are in the head, yeah? In the brain. So we're circulating that energy, and then we're going to pull it down to the abdomen, circulating and pulling down, circulating and pushing in the sternum, pulling the energy down to the belly. We'll come back to the abdomen soon enough. Left leg out long, right leg in. I like to sit on my perineum. It stimulates the perineum. If not, have the knee out or any position where you can work the leg. If you can be naked. Highly advise it. I would have to put this video on OnlyFans, and I want the public to see so we can get more people to massage themselves because of the amazing benefits. We're going to go down the outside and then up the inside. We come up to the solar plexus and we turn the body, nice little twist, and then we do the same thing. I like to point my toe out as I go down and then pull it back towards my face as I go up. You might need a little bit more coconut oil like me, depending on how long them legs are. And then the movement in this practice is I'm rounding forward as I go down, and then I'm bringing my spine erect. I'm lifting my chest and my chin as I pull back. This is yin. Inhaling is yang. Invitation, if you haven't already, to slow it down. And opposite leg. When doing the movement, you don't need to come to max stretch. I would invite the 70% rule. Come to about 70% so the body doesn't tense up when we overdo it. The body, we don't want the body to tense up. If we're overdoing it, we're likely to do that. So when we stay in that 70%, there's enough relaxation in the system that we can deepen over time without going too far. If you're someone who constantly goes too far into your stretches, typically that's a pattern that's also showing up in the life. Many people are resistant to slow down to that 70% because of fear-based beliefs of doing more than we need to, yeah? So when we begin to move and breathe in a way, we regulate our system to condition it to know that it's safe to relax. And we don't need to rush so much as if time is running out like most people operate in the world. Yeah, does that make sense? Maybe that's just me. Okay. And then both feet out. Same thing, down the outsides, up the insides, come all the way up the solar plexus, and then wrap around to your kidneys. Take a breath in your kidneys, and then same thing, go down, roll the spine up, breathe into the kidneys, and keep repeating. And finding a comfortable seat. Okay, we got the chest next. Warm up the palms. For a moment, X over the palms, and then just take a few moments to breathe into the heart region, the lungs, fill the chest. And some tapping. Take a full breath in and exhale, open the arms in the Ha sound. Inhale, closing the arms, breathing deep and tapping. Exhale, arms open. One more time, tapping. And releasing. And we'll inhale up the center, exhale down the sides. I like to use my fingertips here. I feel like I can move around the body well. You can also use your palms. Getting a nice shoulder movement in here as well as the elbows come out and around. And opposite direction, pulling down, going around the chest. This is one of the medical Qigong exercises for breast cancer. Very good preventative exercise as well. And coming down to the abdomen. Once again, I like fingertip pressure, and we're going down the left, up the right. So trace all the way down, and then go underneath your belly button, pushing in, come up the right side, and then down the left. So we're working right underneath the rib here on the diaphragm as you go down, pushing into the skin, moving the fascia, coming up, coming underneath the diaphragm, pushing into the stomach, and you're continuing to wrap around. Breathing in as you go up, exhale as you go down. And then focus on breathing into the organs. When the mind is absorbed in the organs, not looking around, focus inwardly, we can draw more energy into the organs. As we breathe into the organs, we invite in the precious nutrients they need. We help the circulation more and more to clear out the debris, the byproducts of waste, and to invite in good nutrition. And circular motion, beginning in the stomach. Choose how hard you want to push in. We want to push into the body, but we also want the breath to breathe in an outward movement. So we're pushing in and the breath is pushing out. And then we're able to breathe into more of the tissues. Yeah, if you find sensitive areas, invite the breath deep there. Be willing to feel that. Now this isn't just rote circles, yeah? We're paying attention to what's happening inside the body. We're beginning to circulate the internal energy, focusing more on breathing inwardly. We want to know where to breathe into. Where is the heaviness and density? If you visualize it as light, can you see differences in shade? This is learning Qigong or energy skills. Now, take a little bit more oil if you need, of course. And then we go to the spleen, underneath the left side rib. So I'm going over the ribs for part of it, and then around to get this whole region. We also have the pancreas there. As you're doing this, invitation to breathe in a beautiful white light, perhaps a golden light. Once again, continue to listen to the body as best as you can, and if you haven't already, try slowing it down. Notice how much more you can become aware of. And taking the hands over to the liver underneath the right side ribs. So we're going down the left, up the right in a clockwise direction for all of these. So we got our liver and our gallbladder here. And I like to use my thumbs in this kind of way in the back body to do the kidneys, but also back of the hands works really well. And anything else that you can discover. If there's any tension in the back, see if you can breathe in and relax and begin to get that energy moving. Massaging it out. And then this movement, but on the back body. So start at the top, apply pressure and pull down. Once again, you can use the back of the hands or the thumbs. A little bit, flex the abs and then washboard them. Put the hands into the little grooves. If you don't have visible abs, you're contracting the core as best as you can, and then you're massaging up and down. You're going to teach the nervous system how to develop the mind-body awareness, to how to have the core in a good way, yeah? So we continue to massage and massage, getting any stagnant energy in the digestive system moving. And then we'll do our final circles. This is either around the navel or below the navel, more so depending on how you're seated. Ideally, we're below the navel in a circle. And then once again, like we've been doing, you're pushing in with your fingers, and then you're breathing in as well, which is pushing out. So there's this equal force. This is helping you to go deeper within the internal sensations, go deeper within the breath, especially the depth of the breath in the lower abdomen. All right, last little bit here. Take the back of the left hand and place it just above your sacrum there. And then take your right hand, put the thumb in the belly button and then push it in. And then close the eyes down and then breathe and feel the breath in the lower abdomen. So we're anchoring the breath, consciously breathing down as deep as we can go. And bringing the palms out, open palms facing up. And we're going to sit for a few moments in meditation, an invitation to slightly tuck down the chin, relax the mind, and be aware of the sensations on the skin. Allow the breath to come in and out naturally. Let the face relax, not holding any tension. Let the jaw and shoulders be soft. Take a few breaths in with this cue. In your mind or out loud say, "This is my yes." And the idea is, what does it feel like to say yes to life? And then to breathe into that. This is my yes. This is my yes. As you say it in your head or out loud, feel it and then breathe into it and notice what happens with the breath. The tendency will be for the breath to be able to expand and for the sensations to increase. This is my yes. And opening the eyes. This completes our practice together. Thank you for spending your time and energy helping yourself in this good way. An encouragement to continue to massage the body even without oil during the day, keeping in connection with the intuitive intelligence that lives within, and say yes to life. Know what your yes is, your full fuck yes, if you can get there, so that you can make those full fuck yes decisions and walk that highest path. It's an honor to practice with you all my relations.